The year is 2017. You're in the seventh grade. The day is like every other day. You're on your way to school. And when you get to school, you notice it feels kind of weird. For some reason, you don't know why. But when you get into your class, you see this one kid playing with this one toy that you have no idea what it's called. And you asked him, "What are you playing with?" And he tells you, "Oh, this is called a fidget spinner." This is the rise in the fall of the fidget spinner. In 2017, fidget spinners really became mainstream. Before that, you didn't know what a fidget spinner was. But in 2017, they took over the whole world. Everybody was using a fidget spinner. Yes, everybody was using a fidget spinner. Everybody. They were like Slime 2.0, but instead of it being gooey and slimy and being sticky, it was just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Slime 2.0, guys, Slime 2.0. But back to the day that I was in seventh grade and I found out what a fidget spinner was. I asked him, "Can I spin it? Like, can I use it? Just, I want to use it just for a minute. I'm not gonna steal it. Trust me." He let me play with it, and it was addicting. I kept spinning it, kept spinning it, kept spinning it. I was literally addicted to it the first second I held it, and I knew then I had to get my own fidget spinner. Yes. Fidget spinners blew up overnight. When I say they blew up overnight, they blew up overnight. One day, just one kid was playing with the fidget spinner at my school. The next day, everybody was playing with a fidget spinner. It became so mainstream that schools literally had to ban them. And they were banning them every single day. And one day, they got to my school and they banned them from my school. After that, it was mayhem. Nothing but mayhem. Food. Food was being thrown everywhere. I don't know how I survived, but I did. We started a riot that day when they banned them. I will always remember that day. By the point they banned fidget spinners at our school, fidget spinners became so big that they stopped making just regular fidget spinners like plastic fidget spinners. They made metal fidget spinners like this one, glow in the dark fidget spinners that cost $200. That how big fidget spinners was at this point. And the school knew this. I don't know why they tried to ban them in school, but they did. They banned them. And it got to my school and we started a whole riot. I was literally fighting for my life. If you didn't have food in your hands, you was literally useless. You was nothing. You was literally like you're going to be you was going to be done for. The teachers was getting food thrown on them every single second. I was hiding under like a little table. Kids was throwing food everywhere, taking everything. I was scared for my life. Yeah, I don't know why. At this point, fidget spinners was mainstream. Like when I say mainstream, I mean mainstream. I don't know how they got this big, but they did. Out of nowhere, out of thin air, they got to the biggest toy imaginable. And all they do was spin. That's all they did was spin. But they became so big that it caused a riot in my school, and I thought I was going to be, unalived. But at the beginning of 2018, well, really at the end of 2017, fidget spinners just vanished for some reason. Like they vanished for some reason. After 2017, you really didn't see anybody playing with a fidget spinner, talking about a fidget spinner, fighting over a fidget spinner, causing riots over a fidget spinner. Something that just spins. You didn't see nobody talking about it then. After that, it kind of just vanished. And where did it go? We have no clue. One second, fidget spinners at the peak of the world, causing riots, causing mayhem, and then one second later, they're irrelevant. They're gone. They're vanished, like the Avatar. They're just another ancient relic from the 2010s. Another ancient relic. That is the rise and the fall of the fidget spinner. The rise and the fall. It had a good run for a couple months and then it ultimately fell.